Comedy Anthrax. There is a vibrating bullet on board, and I am not afraid to use it, said a voice in my suitcase. The captain turned on the radio in his car. He didn't feel alone with the radio on. The flight attendant shut her motel door. Her boyfriend Paul was waiting for her with balloons and champagne. Poor misguided fool, she thought, but she did love him. The Tampax was the only thing left out, but this was a very painful subject for many women and is something else we don't talk about, continued. One more thing to add, the plane Doom was a figment of my imagination. No characters real or exist, fictionary or real, they are all dead in my head. I hope I make some money out of my comedy, because I haven't really ever tried and would like to continue on this path. The path of enlightenment, the path of bitcoins, the path of Rubik cubes made out of emeralds, rubies, sun jewels, and black diamonds, and grease from human hands mashed in the robotic hand blender and woven together only with our mind, the only power that is real. I imagine a world free to be wild, free to be weeds, free to live free from humans, animals free to die naturally, free to love, to not need therapy. And another thing, Mr. Comedy, the only other song went a bit like this. Splatterking, splattering, where did they find the plane wing? Platypus, platypus, I really wish I did take the bus. Supercharge, supercharge, how on earth did I get so large? Doctor, doctor, this is insanity. If I make a living out of this, does it make it a reality? It's 3:50 a.m. It's Wednesday morning. We are in July 2020. I have everything and nothing. In someone else's eyes, I have more than everything. I am a Westerner. I have a home. I have money. I rent accommodation. I share a house with 6 people. I am on lockdown benefits. I have experienced employment career burnout. I have great health. I have self-contained happiness from my Buddhist faith. In Nam-myoho Renge-kyo, I am single, female, lesbian, and very isolated. I have no lesbian friends, so low morale. I am not suicidal. I have loving friends and loving family. That I am deeply grateful for. To other people, my life would probably appear sad. On my bike, I'm single, living rented. No, John, it's just got to be about the way I see myself, the way I feel about my life, and how I can change the way I feel about myself, improve myself. I would actually like myself if I met myself, but I do feel very ugly. This isn't therapy. This is your comedy night. Okay, oh yeah. What do I like to hear? Lately, I like to hear very much from you. I like to listen when people bother to share their experiences. That's when I feel I connect with them. And I feel alive, I feel interested, but they can't get a word in the script. Some imaginary questions from my imaginary audience as I am being interviewed on the Ellen DeGeneres show when she came to visit me at the Headington Community Centre. Gotta have an idol. Jules, when did you first start writing? I entered a couple of poetry competitions. I didn't win, but for £10 you could have your poem published in an anthology like a year diary. Then I fell, twisted my ankle very badly, and I started texting a mate, sharing a developing story with a fellow who was stuck at home, female partner. I continued solo and self-published so my stories would not be lost. Are you in a relationship right now with anybody? No, but I am working on it. When we have nearly kissed, my head ended up always in wrong place at wrong time. She's nice. I have learnt a lot. I hope this one is my keeper. I don't really usually get this far emotionally, and because she is special to me, I don't want to mess up. She's just nice. What time did you get up today? About 8 a.m. Had to meet a friend at 11. Chanted Daimoku 1 hour. Taught her to make onion bhajis. Onion, gram flour, fresh coriander, mild curry powder, green chili chop, chili powder, salt, bit of water, mix. Scoop into balls with an ice cream scoop and deep fry. Place on kitchen roll and eat lots. Why don't you get a job? I am applying. Jobs and mission come into my life when I am needed. Then I am ready. My farm sanctuary for pigs is being built. What is your favourite album? Fleetwood Mac, Tango in the Night. Advice? Don't ask. Premonitions? I think it's bad for the world as we know it, but the earth has to recover. Best achievement? I've always been a safe driver. I have always been a safe carer. I am very proud of these two things. Song. I think I might try and put the guitar to this. Whew. Dusty hair smokes cyclones and sings through his last puff. He is born to die, but before that he will teach us to live through the mist, through the stage of life. The light is on you in the Safeway queue. There is a fighter, it is you. My life's antlers haven't made me strong, but made me. And I can't help that, but I can help you. Believe and bleed. You drive the maggots that entwine my coffee shop chino and the gold ring spelled Y-O-U. And my lies crossed on the wedding book, and you were mine. So the day got through, and your search continued, and mine sighed a sigh of relief. I lie a sigh, is-sire I sign, is-sire I sign. Ocean, Seattle Book Fair, you are all invited, I'll see you there. We are in a skyscraper, though I said I wouldn't abseil again for my book publicity. I am doing it naked, down Trump skyscraper. Try and enjoy the day like you like it. Because it's your last. So before that, we all loosen up with a champagne and reggae, and I read a short story, one of my favourites, Mossy, the pirate ship. I have read this out loud at some arty event at an eco-village. I was not on drugs. We enjoyed nature, air, and sunlit our souls with organic vegetables, chit-chat and summer poetry. Me getting out of bed, getting active, doing something I never used to do. Perform. I couldn't talk to myself. I couldn't talk to myself, hardly to my mum, let alone a stranger. So I guess some are called to art, and some are called to order, called to me. Writing the words are like can't get away fast enough, but headache is on and my eyes are like weighted, sleep is beckoning me under the sanctity of my perfectly happy round the bend life of SGI, Buddhist practice, faith, study and tea. The benefit of chanting Nero, Nam-myoho Renge-kyo and dance. Continued. Lesbian support group needed. We are paying ourselves for our self-bondage. I translate, we were colonists. Slaves were wrongly made and created wealth of this society, which still pays for the poor to be poor and society to get weaker. The plain and passengers have mind-induced fear controlling authority, which is also what we starve. The parachutes, we think it's what we must need as they are being presented to us, and we all don't know because don't ask me. I don't know either. But morbid COVID is for tea. The aeroplane is doomed. But we do question, or do we fear rejection? If we all bail, who fits the bill? Still the empire strikes back. Still the death toll rises. Are they mostly black? Is it right the white English don't have an education either? Is it right the non-white are still at the bottom of the medical mill, the medical wheel of educated donuts, and who wins? What is winning? The captain doesn't know because the passengers are his schizophrenia, and thank goodness for Lipstick Betty from grade 2, because she doesn't know either, but her heart is in the right place and she can placate us with the thrill of something new, a free skydive. The end. Thank you for listening. Have a great day and do something creative.